The first official trailer for the upcoming Fast and Furious film, Furious 7, hit the web this past weekend. The synopsis for the film reads like this. Continuing the global exploits in the unstoppable franchise built on speed, Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, and Dwayne Johnson lead the returning cast of Furious 7. James Wan directs this chapter of the hugely successful series that also welcomes back favorites Michelle Rodriguez, Jordana Brewster, Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris Bridges, and Lucas Black. Directed by James Wan, the April 3, 2015 release also features Jason Statham, Tony Jaa, Kurt Russell, and Djimon Hounsou. John Byers saw the new Furious 7 trailer.
Surprisingly loved it. Huge buy. I thought, I talked about it a little bit on AMC Mailbag this weekend, but I was expecting when the trailer was going to come out, they're going to go over sentimental and have a lot of slow music playing with slow-mo shots of Paul Walker, or it was going to feel awkward because it would feel like they're trying to cover over Paul Walker. Right. It was a tricky thing to do. Trailer just kicks ass. Just kicks ass, and there's heavy doses of Paul Walker without feeling like they're forcing it or feeling like they're trying to make it emotional or anything like that. They did the movie and Paul Walker and everybody involved justice. And there's something about these these Fantastic Four movies, these Fast and the Furious movies, another FF, where especially 4, 5, and 6, because everybody knows I think the first 3 were garbage, right. But they found a way, and they continue to find a way to make the absolutely ridiculous seem plausible. Like even you're watching this trailer, it's like, okay, they can drop cars out of planes. We know that, but then everything else that they're doing, like pulling the backs off buses, driving through, blah, 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 and somehow it feels like, yeah, that could happen. Right. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. It felt fun, exciting. You see all the guys in there. I love this trailer. I cannot wait for this movie. So for me, it's a big buy. Mark?
It's a total buy. I'll give them my bank account number if they keep making trailers like this. You made a great point, John, when you said they didn't try to do something out of the Furious box, where they didn't try to go over sentimental. They mentioned that they referenced that I don't have friends, I have family. That was a cool line.
Great line.
By Vin Diesel. But this is fun insanity. My favorite part of the trailer is when the cars are falling out of the sky and they have parachutes, and Vin Diesel still has his right hand on the gear shift. Right. Like shifting into third is going to help that car land any safer. It's just these movies are so much fun to not only laugh at, and you can wink, and they're kind of a parody themselves at this point, but they have fun with it. I can't wait to see this movie.
Yeah, super buy for me as well. It was a very fun trailer filled with action. I love when they give you like, hey, this is going to be like the opening, like this is the James Bond opening. That's kind of like the first minute. My guess is that's how it's a cold open. It's a, hey, we're doing this heist, and you get to see a bunch of that really cool action. I think that James Wan did a great job in directing the action sequences. From what little snippets I saw, they look great. Very impactful, really dynamic. I mean, he's got a great cinematographer, so I'm looking forward to seeing this film. And I also got a little emotional kick at the end when he says, we're family, and they show that close-up of Paul Walker pushing in. So it's like, hey, they did everything possible to make this, to honor Paul Walker's memory in this film, in this franchise, and as a friend. So that's kind of, that they went that far above and beyond and didn't scrap the footage with only having half the film done. That's a big statement. So I'm into seeing this film just for that reason alone.
Yeah. The one thing that I'm a little concerned about, and this is the only thing that really stands out to me about 4 and 5 and 6 that rubbed me a little bit the wrong way, is I get it. The Vin Diesel character, Dom, he's the main character, so I understand you got to make him look tough, whatever. But Dom, who's a guy from the streets and he's tough, okay, that's great. The Rock character is a military-trained, fighting, lethal killing machine, and they had Dom beat him in a fight. Then they go into the Luke Evans character, who is the most dangerous man on the planet, like one of the most dangerous men on the planet, super hyper military trained, combat, blah, 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 and they have Dom beat him in the fight. And then we see just a glimpse that we're gonna have Dom and the Jason Statham character, who's supposed to be even more badass than his little brother Luke. I'm just really afraid they're going to have just this guy who's just tough from the street is going to beat him again. That's the one thing that bothers me about these films. I wish they would find some way around it, but who cares? They're still awesome.
Yeah, but The Rock ripped his cast
I
off.
know.
The
Rock was ripping his cast off. I was like, come
Kurt
on.
Russell, Snake Plissken's in the movie with 2 eyeballs.
And
He's
he
gonna be
sounds
so
like
good.
Snake.
He sounds like Snake. Yep.
Look at us.
It's kind of awesome.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show.
Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.